Now I'm switching over into my YouTube account. So I'll tell you when I'm linked in there.
Okay.
To work out where it is. So many different accounts, YouTube, you name it. Just on the different, like I created an account for division director, an account for awards. Okay, YouTube. Okay, it took me ages last night to find it live. Okay, so no. Sorry, Nigel. I don't know how I found it last night.
It's okay.
I think when I logged out and then I logged back in again. So yeah, it's fun. I find the contest fun. It's kind of when you've been immersed in it for a while, and then you kind of really understand what it's all about, and you kind of, because when I first was a Toastmaster, I found it the most boring thing ever. So,
yeah, but you get to know the people, don't you? And it's always good to hear the stories. And
yeah, what's it? Yeah, humorous and table topics. So we have we've one on Monday. We have our in Monday week is another area one.
Of course, you got your division. You got quite a few areas, yeah.
Yeah, I have to go to. Well, I don't have to go to all the areas, but I thought it'd be good. I think it's nice. Actually, it was really good going to the one because they were the two area directors. I felt kind of thought I was a bit. I thought of me as like this blow-in, and I thought they're like, oh god, but they're actually really nice. Like Peter. Peter is the guy who organised the conference this year, so he was very nice. He met me.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
He met me off the bus, which was very nice, and he waited for me, even though they were. Feck it. I can't find it. Hold on. And I was going around all last night trying this. We are live, aren't we? Doesn't it say we're live?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me go down here.
We're up to 2 minutes 6 seconds now.
So I probably went to the wrong channel. Hold on then. Oh gosh, watch later. Maybe watch later. Nothing. So home. Going into. Do you see? Because I think it takes a while to go through it. Live. Now. Okay, that's people watching it now. Hold on, let me go down. Let me just check the name I gave it. Sometimes I have a spelling error. Test with Nigel and Olga. Okay. Found it. Okay, I'm going to go into it now. Cool. So it's going to echo. What I'm going to do is going to put a question in. Nigel, do you see that? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm coming out of the live now. Oh, okay. So that works. Okay, I've cut it off because I can't bear that. Okay, so do you see how it works? And you can click over.
Yeah.
Because you see, when I did it with Jeff last night, he couldn't click it. Now, I'm wondering, can you see the banners and brand and private? Can you see all that as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the co-host rights. And I'm wondering, because Jeff he's doing it on his phone. I was thinking he might be able to borrow a laptop. I'm going, okay, that would be great. He was able to, like, he's great. He's really enthusiastic and he's brilliant. But he couldn't. Every time he clicks, it won't show up. I said, okay, what you're going to do is you can see it. You'll start to read the question. I'll look for it and then plonk it over. So, but it would be ideally better if you could see it. Do you see the way that it'll be easier for it to flow, Nigel? For example, when you're talking to Joe, you can say, oh, it's a great question in here, and you can click it. And you know what's relevant to what you and Joan are talking about. That I think you'll be okay with that, won't you?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that'd be easy because it's just so clunky when you go, are there any questions? Trying to fiddle one over.
Well, and in fact, I've thought already I might put some in waiting as well to just bring up and just claim that somebody from the audience had said it. Because
very good, yes.
Because the last thing you want, it's so hard, isn't it, to fill silence when you're expecting something and it doesn't come out. And I'm getting much better at filling that gap now. But But I always get a bit of confidence if there's a couple of questions in there. I know I can buy myself a little bit of time,
Yeah.
And I always throw my own question in there as well.
Yes.
To get things started.
Yeah.
But it is
now
good
you won't be able to put you'll have to just do your questions because you can't post them into that chat unless you're live.
Oh, right. Well, maybe
unless you're in YouTube. Now,
yeah.
what we've done for the previous ones is, we got the other panelists to put their questions. They went live on their YouTubes, but you don't have that. I've done it if you want to give me some questions and I'll post them into YouTube for you. And they won't know who Olga is if you want. Well, they will, but...
We're talking about the Joan gig here, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm talking for Joan, yeah.
So you may not have seen it already, but this afternoon I sent her a list of questions that I might ask her.
Yeah, I saw the email, but I didn't look.
Yeah. I might not ask them, but I might ask some of them because I just want it to be organic. But honestly, to be honest with her, I'm absolutely certain if we don't get a question from the audience when she starts sharing her story, then we've either got nobody on or nobody's listening, because I'm sure it's going to spark some interest, Olga. So I'll be pretty confident that something's going to come of it.
I think once you have people watching, I think they will. When we had about 20, we had very few watching on the live, the lunchtime live. So Angela was asking questions. I was asking questions. The other panelists were asking questions. And then James Finnegan was there. So was Tim Leach and somebody else. So they were posting questions as well. So they're very good. If you have other Toastmasters, they will ask. But if you want to send some questions to me, and then you see, I'll be live. I'll be on my YouTube on my phone.
Oh, right. I could potentially WhatsApp them to you. Couldn't I, even if it was on the day? Right. Okay.
You do it on the day ahead. Don't put yourself under pressure while you're.
No.
Yeah, because Jeff was saying to me, he said, I'll just chat with you on WhatsApp. I said, you're not going to be able to chat on WhatsApp. He says, if Richard's talking for a while, I said, but you're listening and it'll be distracting. But I mean, it's whatever. It's I know myself. I'd be very, I want to listen to everything and then work out my next question in my head.
No, for sure.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so with my area directors, it was great, and I got to talk to Andrew, and he was saying he's just off work at the moment. He said, he's like about 3 different things he does work-wise, and one of them he's not at, and he's just really busy, and that was the reason why he wasn't. He didn't say that's the reason I wasn't in touch, but I kind of understood. Because he's got all the corporates, which are really hard. It's not that they're awful, and they do engage, but they're on a different trajectory. There's a lot of them. It was created by people who are passionate about it. Now it's there and they have to do it. And, it's not something they love. People join for a short time to do, I have a presentation in 6 weeks. I'd like to get some practice, and then they go. So he said, it's very hard to build that excitement that, so I better end that line stream.
You might be getting a few likes.